Talking about big things, chartered accountancy. So it's not an easy exam to crack, it's a very challenging exam. So from your learning experience, you're also trying to crack the exam. Like you have a fellow students who maybe learning every day to crack that exam. What kind of suggestion would you give for them to crack the exams very easily? Like you have any useful resources or any website or any methods you want to suggest?
Consistency and authenticity. If you are consistent, LinkedIn will help you grow. And authentic contents, LinkedIn always push for engaging and more and giving more impressions. So a person have to be more consistent and authentic on LinkedIn.
Today we have a special guest, Unnati Mishra ji, joining us from Delhi. She is a CA Inter student. We are very happy to invite students for our podcast, especially the Coffee Magazine podcast, which is going to give you a lot of learning experience, lot of information about various education practices, understanding about lot of learning process, which is going to ultimately help you grow in your learning system. So, Unnati ji, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for accepting my invite. Welcome to the Coffee Magazine podcast. You are a CA Inter
Thank
student.
you.
Also, you help professionals and students manage their LinkedIn presence, which is
Yes, yes.
very great thing because we're going to talk about your LinkedIn profile and all the achievements which you have made in your LinkedIn profile pretty soon. So, talking about CA, seriously, this is one of the prestigious position anyone would want them to be employed with. Okay. So, who made you pursue the CA? Why did you choose CA in the first place? Did anyone advise you, or is it your own passion? Please tell us a few details about that.
Okay. So I from class ninth, I decided that I will take commerce stream. That and recognition this degree give, and also the financial stability this degree going to give in future.
Fine. Let me go to the next question. There is some slight lag. That's why I asked you. So, anyways, Unnati, you are a ghostwriter. And talking about today, artificial intelligence has interfered into many jobs. So it can perform, it can generate any content, it can generate any images. So, what is your opinion on artificial intelligence presence when talking about content writing? Should a person get the aid of artificial intelligence and use their own creativity to build a content? Or we have to be unique in developing a content without any support system?
Okay, in my opinion, it depends. Totally depends on the person. Like we are writing content from AI, then there is no creativity and uniqueness. But if we write our own thoughts and then give to the AI, and AI will make it more presentable,
Okay.
and also it will help us to correct in our grammars. Like we are not that much capable to correct to write every grammars in a very basic sense. So AI helps us in that, and also the uniqueness and the creativity which human can bring, AI can never bring. So it totally depends on the person.
Okay. So you use social media, right?
Yeah.
So which is your favorite social media platform and why is it is your favorite?
Okay. So my favorite social media is LinkedIn, of course, because LinkedIn helps me to grow personally and professionally too. And LinkedIn is not only a platform for education. LinkedIn also help us to learn something like others' experiences, other mistakes, and help us to grow in our personal or professional life. That's why I like LinkedIn a lot. And also, I'm not very active on any other social media except LinkedIn.
Oh, that's great. So we are into digital marketing. We have to be active in all social media. So YouTube is my favorite, but anyways, LinkedIn is really good for professional connections. And you
Yes,
reached 1 million plus impressions on LinkedIn, which is a very big
that's
thing.
only.
Congratulations for that. And also, all your posts in LinkedIn is really very creative. Even the last post which you were interviewing.
Podcast.
Yes, that was really
Yes.
creative as well. So, guys, if anyone wants to connect with Unnati Mishra, I've given the link in the video description. You can just follow it up. You're from Delhi, and you also mentioned that you're interested in reading books. So, what kind of books do you read? Which is your favorite book?
Okay, so I start reading from 2025 in start only. And till now I have read 10 books.
Okay,
And I mostly read self-help books and like novels, thriller kind of. And till now my favorite book is The Secret. And
okay,
why that book is my favorite? Because that book really helps me to think positive even in negative situation.
okay.
So this really helps uh, nowadays also and in future also.
That's great. I'm not good with reading books stuff, but still, we'll give it a shot with the secret book. And you also
Yeah,
mentioned,
that book is amazing.
okay, you also mentioned that you are interested in singing. So, what songs do you sing? Are you practicing for or preparing for any
No,
competition?
no, no.
Or
That's just a hobby.
so, talking about LinkedIn again, so you help people, students, professionals manage their presence in LinkedIn. Do you have any tip for managing the profiles with good visibility in LinkedIn?
Yes, the two most important thing is consistency and authenticity. If you are consistent, LinkedIn will help you grow. And authentic contents, LinkedIn always push for engaging and more and giving more impressions. So a person have to be more consistent and authentic on LinkedIn if they want to grow on LinkedIn.
And guys, there is a new AI tool, Assista AI, where you can just give prompt and mention a time, and it will post your LinkedIn post automatically. It's an automation tool, so which you can just go inside the website. I've given the website in the video description. You can just check it out. LinkedIn's presence is very important for professional connections and growing our business, or as a student to grow our profile and visibility to a lot of people out there to get a job. It's very easy. Now, LinkedIn has come up with a lot of advanced features which you have to explore. That's really nice. Thank you so much, Unnati, for that suggestion. So you completed your school, like every one of us, and you stepped out and you're into college. Now, what do you think about the education system of our country? And do you think is there any requirement of changes to be done in the curriculum of the students? What is your opinion on that?
Okay, so what I think is the major drawback in our education system is the practical exposure. A
Hmm.
student is just to pass exam. They never think critically, analytically, or problem solving way. So this is one of the major drawback that education system needs to change. Like we never taught about financial literacy, how to invest money, how to save money, how to manage money, and this is a very important thing for everyone nowadays.
That's perfect.
The communication skill also needs to be added in the curriculum. This is also very important.
Okay, okay, fine. So the communication and hands-on experience on what kind of work they are going to do after the college is they should have little details about that. And that is a really good suggestion. And people, whatever you feel about what kind of changes you need in the education systems, you can mention in the comments below. So, in one of your LinkedIn posts, you mentioned that everyone are talented, not in the same way, but in their own way. Talking about big things,
Yes.
chartered accountancy. So it's not an easy exam to crack. It's a very challenging exam. So from your learning experience, you're also trying to crack the exam. Like you have a fellow students who maybe, learning every day to crack that exam. What kind of suggestion would you give for them to, crack the exams very easily? Like you have any useful resources or any website or any methods you want to suggest?
Okay, so the syllabus of CA is really very vast. So the every student should be very consistent and disciplined. And the second thing is in theory subject, the writing practice is very important. It's crucial for every student. And for practical papers, every student need a lot of practice, at least 2-3 revisions before exam, and also little bit of luck, I could say.
That's important. Luck is important everywhere. So I used to say that for my math exams, when we are doing engineering, we learn a lot of subjects. I'm a software engineer, but mostly I learn mathematics as a subject more than software engineering. You may think since you are a CA student, you may think you may regret also that you have not got a chance to learn vector algebra, differential calculus, integral calculus, but we regret why we learned that thing. It's not useful for us here anymore. So this is the reason I asked about the education system, and also you gave a good tip for the chartered accountancy preparation. That's going to really help the students. So apart from chartered accountancy, what are your interests, and what are the things you wish to explore?
Okay, except chartered accountancy, I really enjoy making content and my personal branding. And in future also, I want to create my YouTube channel. I want to start something of my own.
Okay, that's fantastic. So, anyways, if you want any support for creating a YouTube channel, we take courses and you can just connect back to us. We will be very happy to help you in that. And also, yes, YouTube is really going to help people, reach to people very easily. But preparing content for YouTube is not easy. It's a hectic job. So, anyways, that's really interesting thing, and good luck for that. Um, Unnati, you are
Thank
very
you.
talented. You have so much of creativity. We also look for a lot of students, and we also look for people to step in to talk about their experiences, share useful resources. It's very important that this will be a medium for them to explore. Students have this hesitation that how will I speak in a podcast and what kind of thing.
Yeah,
We are even ready to give a questions. We are ready to support you with anything. Our wishes for you to pursue, crack the CA exam, and become a CA chartered accountant, which is a very prestigious position. Thank you so much for joining this podcast.